Hey guys, my name is Edward Chung. I'm going to be talking about a turning point in my life. I've had many experiences that have changed my life or made some kind of impact, but one that really stood out for me in my life was when I was 9 years old. I moved to Ethiopia, which is in Africa. It was because my dad had to do some kind of mission work over there, so our whole family moved with him. There were three things that really stood out when I went there that had an impact on me. One, which was when I went there was no roads, and it was actually the poorest country in the nation in the world at that time. So it was really bad, and there was all dirt, homeless people everywhere. And it's not like, you know, when you go to LA or something with like people on the streets. They were like everywhere, and every time you stop your car, they would come and ask for money. And so you can't give them money, because if you give one, then everyone wants your money. So it was kind of hard for like us to try to help them out. That helped me because it made me feel bad and guilty that I would complain about having money or, you know, not having enough to eat because these guys were starving. The second thing was that most people had little or no possessions at all. They were living in basically nothing. They would find aluminum or anything to build some kind of shelter from the weather. And my friends at school, I went to a private school, and so most of them were kind of well off, but a lot of them, they only had like a couple of outfits to wear every day. And so that made me think, you know, I complain that I have no clothes, and I really do. It's just like I don't wear them. But these kids, they're happy with what they have, and so that kind of made me reflect on myself. So I, you know, thought I was blessed to be in the situation I was. Then the third one was, I remember one time I met this 12-year-old kid outside, and my dad would take pictures and stuff, and you know, he was homeless, he had no family, he had no clothes, and he was so happy to see me, even though, you know, he's never seen like an Asian guy before or anything. And I was kind of hesitant at first, but you know, I talked with him like with what little knowledge of the language I had, and I just realized like he's so happy with nothing that he has, and that made me think about my life. And so in conclusion, going to Ethiopia had a huge impact on me as a 9-year-old boy. And so now I look back, and on these third world countries, these people are suffering physically with nothing, and we're suffering internally. Like, we have all these possessions, we worried about our outer looks, and so honestly, you know, I would say I'd rather be in their position because they're happy and we're not inside. So that's something that I've learned from my experience.